Genau hier hat der letzte Super Bowl stattgefunden.
Lass mich raten, ein Klassiker.
Der Klassiker überhaupt. 80.000 Leute. Nur noch Sekunden auf der Uhr. Der Quarterback wirft übers ganze Feld. Touchdown! 166 ist wieder online. Vor 60 Jahren wurde die Erde angegriffen. Wir haben den Krieg gewonnen, aber sie haben den halben Planeten verwüstet. Alle wurden evakuiert. Menschen gibt es hier nicht mehr. Wir reparieren die Drohnen. Wir räumen praktisch den Mist weg. Hier ist Jack Harper. Ich wäre dann soweit.
What was the most challenging aspect of making the movie?
I would say probably, there's a scene shot on a mountaintop in Iceland where all the camera gear had to be brought up on by helicopter. We couldn't drive there, so getting an entire crew, 2 Technic cranes, and Tom Cruise on top of a mountain for 4 hours was a big challenge, but created some incredible scenery.
Does it turn out like you envisioned it?
The movie? Yeah, I'm very proud of the movie. So many people work on a movie this big, so I'm very proud of the cast and the crew. It's a joint effort, and I'm very pleased with how it all turned out.
Nur noch 2 Wochen, Jack. Dann können wir hier weg zu den anderen. Also kein Risiko.
I read that it was your decision to come to Vienna.
Yes.
Why? What do you like about the city?
It's such a beautiful city. I mean, my dream is, when I was a kid, is always to travel. So I always like going to new cities. And being a filmmaker, storyteller, I'm always studying books and reading about history, architecture, and I'm always working on that kind of. And I just, that's why if you look at my movies, I like to shoot in different countries and work with international casts. And this is a city I've never been to, and I was like, look, guys, I got to go to Vienna, even if it's only for a day and a half. I've got to go to Vienna.
How did you prepare yourself for this role in Oblivion?
I spent, in developing the script, when Joe was working on it and he was developing the production of the film, I just spent a lot of time with Joe, just hearing his ideas on what it is he wanted to do. The great thing about sci-fi is we can deliver for an audience a very unique world. And Joe Kosinski, he's just cool. I mean, his stuff that he creates are so cool, and the kind of beauty that he wanted from the film, it's got a very haunting beauty. His vision of where the world's going to be 60 years after an alien invasion. And with sci-fi, you have this great big world, but like Minority Report, it's really kind of the last sci-fi of this nature that I've done, because it's a thriller, and the story of Oblivion is something that even when I was reading the script, I remember reading the script going, you're on page 45, I went, whoa, what's happening? What's happening here? And for an audience, it's kind of film that, if seeing a second time also, because all of the answers are in there. It's a whole different dynamic, emotional response, and so that's what I do. I spend a lot of time just getting into what Joe wants, what the director wants, and what is his vision of the film, and the emotional tone that he wanted from the movie.
The challenge was, to cope with all these new machines that don't exist in our lives, like bubble ship and drones and the futuristic motorcycle and all other things. And being in a bubble ship was quite something. It was like being in a washing machine / roller coaster. It was crazy.
Woher kennen Sie meinen Namen?
Sie schießen auf Überlebende! Zurück!
Was hast du getan?
Ich kann dich nicht beschützen.
Hör nicht auf, bis sie mich haben.
Wenn du die Wahrheit suchst, dort wirst du sie finden.
Du musst erfahren, was passiert ist.
Warum sagst du es mir nicht?
Wer bist du?
Jack, der Befehl lautet Rückzug.
Das werde ich nicht tun.